This Volunteers Week, we are saying a big thank you to all our wonderful volunteers. We collected thank you quotes from our staff who receive hours of essential support from volunteers. Melanie, our CEO, said, "Without volunteers, we could not provide the support we do for older people in Cambridgeshire and Peterborough. On behalf of our organisation, I would like to thank each and every one of our volunteers for the time and commitment they so generously give." Linda, our Assistant Day Centre organiser, said, "Our volunteers have a massive impact on everyone at our day centre and are thought the world of by everyone. For good reason. Nothing is too much trouble and they fill the centre with laughter. Our centre would lose some of its magic if we didn't have them. I feel so lucky to have their support and can't thank our volunteers enough for all that they are and all that they do." We have a board of 9 trustees, all our volunteers giving their time to provide governance. Thank you to our trustees. Melanie, our Handy Persons Coordinator, said, "I am really lucky to have 2 volunteers helping out in our Cambridgeshire Handy Person team. They help to fit key safes and do furniture/bed moves at a short notice for the hospital discharge team. I can't thank them enough for the good work they do." Sarah, our Friendship Club organiser, said, "Our friendship clubs wouldn't operate without our volunteers. The clubs are run entirely by volunteers with my background support. The volunteers help friendships to blossom, providing a connection between members and a chance for older people to be active again. The volunteers are wonderful, dedicated, caring people, and it is my pleasure to work with such a lovely group of people and say thank you for all that you do. Without you, friendship clubs would simply not exist. You are all amazing." Amy, our hospital discharge worker, said, "The hospital discharge team would like to thank our volunteer. We really appreciate your help with the fitting of key safes, enabling people to be discharged home from hospital. Your cheerfulness and willingness to help is a great asset to our small team. Your role is integral to the safe discharge plan, and I know all the older people enabled to go home are grateful too." In May 23, we had a total of 390 service users receiving contact to reduce isolation and loneliness, delivered by 357 volunteers. Some volunteers support more than one service user. Carol, our sharing time/telephone befriending team leader, said, "Our volunteers are all unsung heroes who willingly give their time for free to help someone and become their friend. Without these wonderful, caring volunteers, hundreds of older people in Cambridgeshire and Peterborough would be lonely and isolated. Each individual's contribution makes a sharing time and telephone befriending a service that we as an organisation are very proud of. We would like to say a huge thank you to each and every volunteer." Our befriending services would not operate without our volunteers, who provided 12,656 hours of friendship last year. This is an incredible achievement in making an impact on reducing isolation and loneliness, and the well-reported negative impact that has on health and well-being. These volunteers show true compassion and commitment, making contact every week to ensure an older person feels like they are not alone. Jill, our volunteer lead, said, "I would like to thank all our volunteers for the time and commitment they donate to our service users. You are dedicated and passionate about the support you offer older people in our districts, and you enrich the lives of so many people by your selfless giving of your time and enthusiasm. Thank you." Beverly, our Chief Partnerships Officer, said, "Volunteers are such a community blessing. They bring happiness, relief and reassurance to so many people in what they do. Thank you for your commitment and kindness." My photo is an attempt to juggle just some of the things our volunteers do for us. It's also a reminder that many volunteers are juggling their own lives yet still have time to help others. Thank you to all our amazing volunteers from everyone at Age UK, Cambridgeshire and Peterborough.